Hello everyone. So I found this image on Polygon. So I thought let's make this one. This is like fantasy kind of plant, right? And it will be so much fun to make. And in this, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break it down and how we're gonna start and how we're gonna plan it out. So basically, the planning thing. Okay, so first of all, like for this, we have trunk for sure. This will be unique and trunk, and then we can have uh, branch, which can also be unique, right? And there are like 5 branches, okay. And we can have another one like this one is poking toward us, right? Like this is going there, and this is here, and then one poking on the back side, right? Which this cube can be. Yeah. Which I'm feeling will be much better to make the hexagonal shape, like the honeycomb thing it have, right? Honeycombs have this shape. Okay, so this one shape we can basically replace it with, uh, or uh, or we can make like small honey mouth type of thing with honeycomb texture. That is also possible, right? And we'll look for references and more, but overall I want to break it down. So if we see, we have a lot of leaves here, right? They're random size and different. So what we can do, we can create 3 of these. I love there are like some broken shapes and stuff like that. So what we can make uh, 3 of these. Okay, like it could be anything. Like it could be 1, 2, and 3. Mostly are green, so we'll keep that. So we'll just make 3 leaves with different variation. And we have this honeycombs. We can also make them 3. Okay, 3 is a nice number with the variation and everything. So basically we can see the one is leaking, this the same leaking, and the same can be used. These two can be same, and this type of thing can be repeated in some other place. And then there is this, so like we see simple cube, and then there is cube with a small drip, and then there's another, sorry, hexa, maybe hexa with more drip. Okay. And this drip can be unique drip only can be on this hexagonal pattern, can be 1 cube, and then we can put drip on top also, so that is also possible. But mainly we let's keep 3. Okay. And then we have smaller leaves. Okay, this smaller leaf one. Okay, and then there is the other leaf which are on the other side, like bent, looking upwards, like flat, so that's why they're not visible, but this one is. So let's keep 3x smaller leaves. Okay, and then what I can see is a flower. Okay, and we can have one flower, okay, which can sprout and place on other area. So I will say one, or if we want to we can keep those also 3, depending on. But I feel that 2 are fine. One is here and one is here, like these are like more sprouted, and this is like a bud basically. And one will be a bird and one will be a flower. Okay, so these 2. Okay, and that's it. I believe this is most of the things in this plant. Okay, and for the quick search, I'm gonna bring in the browser and let's search honeycomb. Okay, so like this is good. Okay, this pattern basically we can, oh, okay, we found it. Okay, so like this, I'll just copy this image, and I'll place it here. This is honeycomb. Okay, and let's look at some other. This is nice, it's there, but basically I want this, and we can have it in hexagonal shape, or we can keep this whole thing. I love it. This one, it's there in the nature. So it's basically could be flat, but we can make it in better shape if we want to. Yeah. And I'll copy this image. This is more round and I like it more. Okay. And what we can do, we can turn it, hexagonal. So it's so what I mean is uh, this is, and basically something like this. Okay. And from here, this will be sprouting like this. More hexagonal shape, like cylindrical, like hexagonal and more round. Okay. Like imagine this one with the six sides, or maybe we can make it icosphere type of thing. Right? And we'll look for some, and I like the surface is fine. And I'm trying to make some clip art. Let's see if we find something interesting. This is like more toony, which is also interesting. But I'm looking for something which can showcase our thing. Otherwise I will show it in the Blender. Okay, so basically like this is the most of the thing will do, and this is the only thing I wish to change in here. Okay, and we can show some of the drip here on top of the leaves also. If we want to, we can show some drip, or we can change the veins here, like this like amber. Okay, so if I say wood amber, amber, amber spelling is fine or what? Amber. Okay, so like this. Yeah, so this basically build up on bark. Okay, like this. So this is also we can do this build up in there, so it's a dripping. So like this, I'll copy this one and like this one. See, it's dripping, right? So this can be added in there in the bark here on top, like it's also dripping. I can see some of these shapes is there, but it will be nice to, because we are making honey and it's dripping from everywhere. It's nice to add it like an amber detail. It will be nice. And what else? What else we can do here? We can find so many references like this, and mostly I try to keep it minimum in the start, the number of references, so when we are making it then we can improve it more. So this is it, and I like this dripping thing on the bark. And what else we can improve on? And we can put some more dripped on top of it here. Okay, and how it will look like, I will say, mm, melted wax. So if we see on this, like something like this, it's dripped on the floor. So something like that, when it will drip on the leaves, that will be get dense, and it will create something uh, dripped wax. Let's see, dripped wax. If you find something, yeah, this is good for overall showing it. But what I want is something like this. So when it drip and fall on the floor, it give you spots. So that's what I'm looking for. So which is the most closest thing to our honey falling on the floor. Okay, this is nice. They have particle thing. But yeah, mostly we will mimic the wax, and it's dripping on the floor. So the this dripping thing on the wood, right? And also on the thing. Let's find one. This is nice. Okay, let's keep. For now, let's keep this. Okay, so this is the main thing, right? And now paste it here. Okay, so the thing is, so this kind of dripping, like this type of dripping, will be on the wall, and this will have, from this it will fall on the leaves. Okay, so we'll have some spots like this, like wax on there. So there's little bit of you know our creativity from this concept, how we can improve it and make it better. That's what I planned, and this is how I will make it. Okay, so then in the next part, we're gonna block it out. As always, we're gonna block it out, and I will showcase. We'll create these elements, and then we're gonna place it on the plant by duplicating linked, right? So those individual pieces, when they will polish them, they will automatically be updated there. Okay, so something like that. So we have to work smartly, so we don't recreate things, right? There are so many tools, but we'll keep it in Blender. So next part we'll block it out. Okay, so see you guys there.